What's up, people? Good evening, good night, and good morning. So, whatsoever it is, this video is gonna be on the paths, or let's just say, the more generalization of Adhyatmic way of living or Adhyatmic nature to identify yourself with Adhyatma. What I have found is people are doing bullshit in the name of spirituality. That's why I don't want to take the name spirituality here, and I would rather say Adhyatma by itself. That's a Sanskrit word that means to go and learn where you come from, or where you the one that you call me, comes from. So that means Adhyatma, Afnu Adhyaya, Apna Adhyaya. Adhyaya means your way or your path, or your flowing, your let's just say where you come from. Okay, when we say Adhyatma, it's also a science. Just like you have objective reality, just like a pen is an object, but if I imagine this pen in my fantasy, that's subject, that's a subject. So that's, for me, is subjective reality. To know yourself, consciousness, self-consciousness, unconsciousness. That's the general idea. So if I go deeper and deeper in a small level and make it out in a three fundamental quality, that will be a person with fixed determination, fixed lifestyle, fixed nature, fixed personality, and fixed way of life. This will be yogis, rishis, or the one who follows the path of yoga, the masculine way of living. And there's another one, it's called the left-hand path. Left, that means left out. Okay, so rishis were the official, or intellect were the official people carrying knowledge in previous ancestry era. But if I had to generalize it in today's words and today's standard, I would rather say the individualist, or a rebellious one, outcast from the society, a little bit awkward in a society, individual. That's Tantra, that's science, that's system, that's only implicated on fixed number of people with fixed qualities. The quality is really fixed, really small number. Those are left-hand paths. You can call it left-hand path, or let's just say tantric way. The tantric, the aghors, the Vama Margi, or in other words, we have Nevar tradition in Nepal. They are the pure Tantra tradition. They follow a pure Buddhist but semi-Hindu and Tantric way of living. Those are this if you have to say it's on the general terms, they are a mix of a cultural basis of left-hand path. If yoga is a right-hand path, Tantra is a left-hand path. And there's a third one, that's called Bhakti, or surrender, the path of surrender. You surrender to someone. You surrender to any object, any quality, any personality, any religion, or any person, or anything. Just the way your surrender is your way. You surrender to someone, or you follow someone. You like to be a listener, the surrendering one. Those are the Bhakti ways. So these are the three paths. And now I'll be talking about Tantra here, because in the Western term, this word has got so humiliated, so outcast, and so much wrong. I wanna give it a right terms and right condition for this society to understand Tantra is also a path of spirituality, Adhyatma. The spirituality word, I condemned it because it's come from the Western mindset, and all you think about is voodoo, magic, and it's gonna be happening like this, enlightenment, Buddhahood, and bullshit, other bullshit. So that's why I'm not using the term spirituality over here. I'm using the term Adhyatma, going with your own nature, finding yourself, finding your self. Self mean me, yourself. Okay. So Tantra is like living with intuition. It's like not making anything fixed in life. You're not having a fixed mindset. You're not having anything, you have to have it. You're living with your necessity, the basic necessity of your soul, mind, and body. You're living with your basic necessity, and you go along with it. Whether you're good or bad, it don't matter to you. Because good or bad is only comes when you're in a social mindset. If you're in a jungle, you gotta kill. So killing, you justify killing as bad in jungle? No. In society, yes. Look in this way. Tantra is an individual path. A Tantra Margi or Vama Margi will choose his own lifestyle, choose his own sadhana. He will not have a guru or a tradition behind him. He will have his own individual self, individuality. And whatsoever he learns will be hit and trial. So that's why it wasn't accepted by the society, because many of the psychological nature might not blend in with society. And sometimes the society might collapse and you might, not have anything. And the further, because in Tantra sadhanas, you're going to extreme. You're going into extreme. You're doing everything in extreme position to know, is it worth it or not? You're not just evaluating it, but you're in it. You're like the dancer dancing in the song, not a musician you can listen to in the audience. But you are the dancer and you are the dancing. You are the person and the dancing, both together. So that's why Tantra is a very dangerous path. That makes Tantra a very dangerous path. And there are some 3 to 5 qualities or that's outcasted, or that's a character of a Tantra who he accepts as his Marga or a path that he does or that he accepts in his life. That's like meat eating, drinking too much intoxication, maybe too much involved in sex with other women rather than her own lover or wife. These are few of the misleading and misunderstood ways of Tantra, which a social person might misinterrupt and get, hey, this is promoting sex, this is promoting alcohol, this is promoting or satanism, let's just say, or vulgarism. But no, when you don't have somebody to tell you what to do, when you don't have a system behind you or a whole tradition behind you of yourself or of your own nature, you have to find your own nature. So hit and trial, you gotta go hit and trial. So that's why Tantra sadhana includes drinking or smoking too much smoke, marijuana, or many other superstition herbs that not be applicable in the society because they are hallucination drug. But a Tantra Margi would smoke it, use the experience, and go beyond it. He won't get stuck in, no. If someone is doing that, he's not a Tantra Margi at all. There's no special behind it. If he smokes, and even the smoke doesn't intoxicate him or do anything with his body, with his mind, and with his spirit, then that is just the air he's just forming up. His system is immune to it. If he's intoxicated with too much alcohol, yet his system blends with it, then it's okay. But he tests it. He tested everything up. He's testing his body, his mind, and your speaking pattern, his mindset with the intoxication. That's the sadhana. With meat eating, with the sex, similar. I can talk on it with other explanation, but sex and food are the main cause of attachment, if I have to think. If you have attachment of eating fixed or this kind of food and that kind of food, fixed carbs, fixed protein, fixed nutrients, fixed taste, then you're fixing your lifestyle. You're not moving with life. Life is a flow. It's ups and down. But if you accept everything, whether you're good or bad, sometimes good, sometimes okay, and you accept it, your body accepts, your mind accepts it, and you're okay with it, and you are not intoxicating your body or your mind with the food nutrients, then you're okay. If you even drink alcohol and not get intoxicated and you're in your stable room, then nobody's going to bother about you. There you have your willpower increase, you have your immunity increase, you have your body structure increase, but it will only do in an individual level. It will be only helping you, not other people around you. That's why it's dangerous. And sometimes people on doing this path might go too much extreme and harm other people too. So that this sadhanas are done beyond the society when he's out of his family members, out of his friend circles, and totally alone. That's why they do it that way. And the second quality is he would prefer dark environment, dark clothes, and mostly that would attract everything up, because for him there's no good or bad. His main aim is not going good or bad. His main aim is going beyond good or bad, going beyond cause and effect, going beyond that, being a witness, being a observer, being a let's just say drishta, if I have to talk, or that's what it's the word in Hindi, drishta, just to be the watcher of the watching. And the day he completes everything up and he understands and he uses his understanding in his life, then there is no left or right. There is no yoga tantra. There is no bhakti or yoga tantra, nothing. He will live his life on his own way, just like a natural, harmonic being should live. This is the way of a Tantra Margi, left-hand practitioner. Because of his individuality, many people have misunderstood Tantra. But it's one of the profound signs of inner self-discipline, inner self-understanding. This was the science and, let's just say, the lifestyle, the quality, character of a Tantra Margi way, a Tantra Margi person. And I'm not saying this should be it. It's just one of the way I generalize it. This guy who you see in the mirror, or who you see in the video, on just mine. I have many things to add, many things that I can't collab, clip on it, collide on it together on this video in 12 minutes. But all I could do is generalize it and help my friends, help my brother, help my cousins, help my people coming on this path who is interested on it and eager to understand what this really is. Because left is always left out. You can Google yoga and there will be too much asanas and too much discipline, but you'll never find a tantra way, because it's not fixed. That's the magic, mystery, or myth behind it. You have to find your own system. You have to find your own tantra, let's just say. And then you go. It's not hoodoo. It's the one who do in the call, brainwashing people, doing all the blood sucking me. These are bullshit. Never listen to these people. They are not doing any sadhanas. They are not doing anything scientific. They are not doing anything at all. They are earning money. They are starved to death. They have fulfilled their responsibilities. The society is corrupt. The society is, it's democratic society. What do you expect? They're promoting democracy. What do you expect? For the people, by the people, to the people. But you forgot, people are dumbasses. They are like sheep. That's why all the rappers and videos is like goat. Yeah, you goat. Beda. Babaji ke tullu. That's what you get. This is how the promotion and advertisement business goes. So Tantra cannot be promoted. Never can, never will, and never will be. Because it's an individual choice. It's an individual nature. I'm a lefty by birth. I work with my left hand. So you can't teach a person. You can teach a person to be lefty, but you can't, force a person to write with his right hand if he's a lefty. You can't. He's a lefty by birth. It's his nature. It's his nature. Okay? This is it. That's all I wanted to say. You can't change a fixed nature of something. It's like fact. You understand your own facts of your body, of your mind, and your soul. Boom. That's the path of Tantra. Thank you for listening. Catch you on next time. Boom.